Hi folks, today is February the 2nd. It's currently 8:47 in the morning. I'm still trying to learn the valutrader Nodetrader system, but I've gotten it down enough that I think I can go ahead and start recording and letting you guys see what I'm doing with it. Today I'm going to be trying to get the ATM strategies working correctly. So we're going to test those out and hopefully everything will go as planned today. I also wanted to show, you can see I'm not trading what is it called here, the replay that Nodetrader offers. This is just a regular sim account, and also you can see my clock here. So this is not replay. It's 8:47 in the morning. Alright, and I also wanted to point out that what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing this a little bit differently than what I've done in the past with other reviews, mainly because I'm not going to just trade the entire morning up until 2 o'clock. Once I reach a certain point in profit, I'm going to go ahead and stop. If I reach a certain point in losses on the day, I'm just going to go ahead and stop. Basically what I'm doing is trying to do things the way the Top Step Trader Combine tells me to do them. Let me bring this website up real quick. Basically, I'm going to be doing trying the $150,000 combine at some point here in the future. And I'm just testing that with this system, since it gives me the option to choose what my risk is going to be per trade. 1 second here. Alright, here it is. You guys can see the $150,000 combine. Let me see what that said. Prepare for scalp long. Let's see here. Alright, we have a little bit before that bar ends. But as you guys can see here, max 15 lots and daily loss limit is 3,000. Okay? So what that means for me is that in here I need to say, where is it at? It should be 750. And the reason I did that is because 750 times 4 equals 3,000. That means I have 4 opportunities to trade before I hit my daily loss limit. Okay, so that's why I have it set like that. Let me double check my deviations here and make sure everything else is right. I'm pretty sure I got everything turned off that needs to be turned off, but it's always good to make sure. Alright, everything looks good here. Go ahead and click OK. Alright, as you guys can see, it automatically tallies or calculates how many contracts I should be trading based on the risk in each trade. And these are my ATM strategies. I went ahead and got these set up over the weekend, so now I'm just like I said, having to go through and test different things to make sure that I'm set up properly here. Here we have a buying zone. We have a low volume node. It's a buying low volume node right here. You can see this dark green area that's going out to the right of it. So it would be great if we got a buy out of this level, a buy signal, but we're only going to be taking the prints. The system does talk about placing orders in here and doing other things, but for the purpose of this test, I'm pretty sure I'm only going to be taking the prints. So we're just going to have to be patient. Let's see what happens here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause it. I don't want this video to run too long. And I'll be back once we get our first trade. Alright guys, just got this scalp trade here. You guys can see 3 contracts, 3 contracts. Now we just have to see if we get filled on it. And we'll be able to test the ATM strategy here.
Order filled.
I'm not sure if you guys can hear that noise. I'm not sure what that is. I have to look into it after I get done today. That is very odd.
Stop filled.
Alright, so the first trade for the day is a loser. As you guys can see, we got filled by 1 tick. Then the market turned around on us here. Most likely it will reverse out of this buy zone. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, I'll be back with you guys on the next trade. Alright guys, we got another entry here. Buying stop.
Order filled.
And look at how that reversed out of that buying zone here. Let me get my order down here. This one right here was an aggressive scalp. It's that green color, and the white, off-white, grayish right here color is the regular scalp trade. Pretty sure that's what it is. Aggressive scalp and regular scalp. Cut our risk in half. It is a Monday, and the market's moving relatively slow. Just have to go through it still. And this is an aggressive ATM strategy. It's going to follow the market pretty closely, so I'm going to obviously stay on top of it and pull it back when I need to.
Target filled.
Yeah, the market is just moving so slow today. I'm going to put the stop to break even mainly because the market's moving so slow. Hopefully a little bit later on in the day it'll give us some more movement, some more action here. But right now we're just moving ridiculously slow. And obviously we always leave one runner. We have this sell zone over here. So we'll put that runner in there just in case the market gets to that level. I'm not saying it will, obviously. Pull that back. As you guys can see, like I said, very aggressive trailing stop here.
Stop filled.
Okay. Market came up, had a quick pullback, and got us out. Alright, where's my recorder? Wow, already at 10 minutes. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and I'll be back on the next trade. Alright guys, we have you guys can see 4, quantity 4. Got my trailing, or my ATM set up for my 4 contracts. And we only hold this for 1 bar. So if we don't get filled on this bar,
Order
we will
filled.
shut it down. And there it is. So let's go ahead and push this down to there. And wait and see what happens. I also forgot to mention I'm on a 300 tick chart. And we'll put our stop right here in this buying zone that just appeared.
Stop filled.
Wow. Market shot up really quickly on that one. And that's why it's good to have a trailing stop, because it could have shot up and then shot back down easily. But at the same time, as you guys can see, the market could continue pushing up like it's doing right here. Wow. That was a huge move that I could have still been in. Shoot. Just wasn't quick enough to pull it back. But so far the ATM is doing what it's supposed to be doing. And that is all that I can ask for. I might have to make some adjustments to it, but we'll have to wait and see here. Alright, let me go ahead and pause this. I'm back. I just wanted you guys to see this sell zone here. I noticed that the market reacted to it several times, and actually it just disappeared. We had a prepare for scalp long down here where it tells you what you're looking for. Alright, now we have a buy zone right here. The market's continuing its push up, and we're just going to continue waiting until we get our next signal. Something that I've been pondering is if I should, instead of splitting my contracts up to make it so that I have 4 chances to trade, I had talked to the individual over at ValueTrader, and he does 3. So instead of risking $750, if I'm have a daily loss limit of $3,000, I will be risking $1,000 per trade, and that most likely would help get me to my $9,000 target much quicker. If you guys recall, you guys can actually go back to the beginning of this video and you saw that I believe it was a $9,000 profit target with the combine that I want to take. Another important thing to remember is that Top Step Trader, they trade, they pay you between, I think it's 75 or 80%. So if I make $1,000 on the day, that's $750 that I've made. So you have to think about it like that. How much money do you actually want to make in a month? So it's very possible to make good money trading with a Top Step, and that's how I'm trying to look at it. I don't need to, trade from 9 o'clock till 9 o'clock in the afternoon, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. I don't have to do that. So for now, We're just going to continue waiting, prepare for scalp long. You can also turn on the voice announcements, and that'll basically say prepare for scalp long and let you know that that trade is possibly coming up. And another thing I want to remind you guys, these prints do not repaint. So if you guys want to back test it or anything like that, you definitely can do that and not worry about having the wrong figures. Alright, let me go ahead and pause it. We're at 15 minutes. I'm going to pause it and I'll be back with you guys shortly. Alright guys, we have a sell right here. Should be at 14.
Order filled.
Alright, let me make sure my stop is up here. You guys can see 3 contracts.
Target filled.
Alright, now we're basically in a risk-free trade. I've locked in 2 ticks.
Target filled.
And we're just going to trail this last one down. We do have this buying zone right here, so we'll see if we're able to get through that. We want to trail it close. I don't want to give it too much of a chance to pull back here, but at the same time want to give it a little bit of room to
filled.
breathe. Alright, so not a bad trade at all. And again, we're only trading 3 or 4 contracts. I think I might go ahead and bump it up. That's going to be it for me today. As you guys saw, the trailing stop on this works extremely well. It does do exactly what it's supposed to do. It gives me a nice tight trail and gives me the opportunity to just move it back as I see fit. When I was trying to do it manually, I would have to remember to come back up to my stop every time a take profit was hit and change it and remove contracts basically. But ATM strategy basically just takes that responsibility out of my hands. So yeah, looks like it's working good. I'm gonna redo some figures and possibly look at changing this to $1,000. And actually, let's take a look at it real quick and see if I switch this to 1,000. As you guys can see right now, this is 3, this one's 4, and these are 3. So 3, 4, and 3. So let's take a look and see if we apply this to be 1,000. See how that changes the contract size, if it changes it at all. Alright, so that bumped that up to 5. That bumped that up to 5, 5, 5, and this one to 4. Okay. And I'm sure with that being bumped up to 1,000, there will also be trades at some point that are 6 or 7 in size, but I'm going to seriously consider that, folks. I'm going to send the value trader guy a email. I'm going to ask him about it as well, but for right now, leave it at 750. and we'll just see what happens from there. Alright, we're already at 20 minutes, so that's going to be it for the day. Not a bad day at all. You guys got to see how the system works. I'll see you guys on the next trade, or on the next trading day. Take care.